Isaiah. The Bible calls it the sure mercy of David. The covenant of mercy is hinged on the principle that you will give so that it will be given unto you. The law of sowing and reaping. You can forsake your mercy if you withdraw the same from your fellow man. So although there is mercy, but you can run dry on the economy of mercy if you refuse to allow your fellow man taste of that bounty of God. The day you are moved with anger and you brought certain vengeance of what you have done is that the spirits that moved you to do that thing, what they were hoping that you would do is to forsake your mercy. Because they know every time they brought a railing accusation against you, every time they charged against you, there was a cover of defense only held by a covenant called mercy. The Bible says it is of his mercies that we are not consumed. So there were many times the inferno of darkness sought to ravage your life, but the only thing that kept you in that moment, it was mercy. There were days where you fell short of the expectation, and spirits produced very complete document why you should be kept under lock and key forever. And the way they presented it, they portrayed you like a rebel against God. And so when God's justice rose up, another side of God also rose. It's called mercy. That economy of mercy, you can run dry on it if you withdraw the same from your fellow man. I'm talking to those who don't understand how spirits win. A spirit will want to kill you, and all he'll be looking for, he will bring people to offend you, people to continue to take you for granted, so that you will now say you want to use somebody as an example. That time that you moved and brought vengeance to your fellow man, what you have done is you have forsaken a covenant of mercy. Suddenly you will find that something very strange happened, and people will glorify Satan that he is strong. See what he did to this person. Satan did not use strength. You are the one who lost your cover. And you lost your cover because he was able to use principles. You broke something that made that something that was your own was withdrawn from you. Some of you'll be in marriages. Some people are in homes where, or in relationships, somebody cheated on you. You don't know marriage is a covenant. As they cheated, you now in that pain, in that anger. If only you waited. All covenants and principles are self-sustaining. You don't need to help a covenant. The covenant comes with all the installation to make anything that transgress it to be corrected. So somebody has treated you wrongly. Your heart is beginning to boil. Do something so that them too, they will see that it's not sweet. If you would have waited patiently, you would have seen that the covenant of marriage is strong enough to punish the defaulter. Anybody who will come before equity must come with a clean hand. And so when they now cheated on you, your husband now slept with somebody around, then even went and started living with the woman, and you are bittered, left you with 3 children, you are consumed with grief. What that covenant is looking at carefully, they want to see whether your own hand will remain clean before the court of that law. Because there is no man that will sow that is not supposed to reap. But in the day where you now move with grief, you now say, and this is where Satan wins you from. I told you all spirits, I know how they work. They also use principles and laws. Okay, you say there is lust in the family and that everybody is doing something. When the spirits want to make that lust visible in the life of a young man, suddenly all they will do is they will begin to research his preference of ladies. They will make that the things he like must be around him. And so it will be by his own discretion now to either choose himself. Although everybody knows this family is cursed, all of them, they follow women to their grave. The great-grandfather died on the lap of a woman. The father died in a brothel. In fact, I heard a story, very funny, although it's sad. There is one brothel up close to the bridge, very active for many years. Prostitutes carried out all kinds of adventures there. And many men who did not show up at different points, different seasons to sleep, in the house with their wives. Many of them, when you trace the source or the places where the night ended for them is on such strange beds. And the day where that brothel caught fire, strange fire caught it at night. They came there and found a married man on a bed with one harlot. Both of them died, roasted. You see, that type, huh? You can't hide your sin again. No matter how the spirits are angry and they say, this one, you will not be different. I told you about the program of Egypt. So as they register that lust inside your heart, the lust will not find any expression until they find something physically on ground that can trigger that lust. Something that you will like. Something that is your type. When it triggers it, you are left with two decisions. One, yield to what you are feeling. Or two, prove to spirits that you are strong. It is the man that goes against himself. True strength is overcoming yourself. That you can stand and say, relax, calm down, I'm in charge. Something raised inside you. You will use the strength of the spirit and say, shut up.